Hi, and thanks for joining us for this overview of the clinical oxygen dose recorder, which we refer to as the CODR. The CODR is an inline device that goes between any oxygen source and a patient. It can be single lumen or dual lumen, or it can even be room air. The CODR is a small product that is worn on the belt and then transmits wirelessly to a computer up to 300 feet away. The CODR software has three primary screens and several reports. Let's quickly go through each. The first window shows what's going on instantaneously at each breath. The bottom graph shows the pressure waveform for the patient's breathing. Inhale is negative or below the line, and exhale is above the line. The top chart shows the oxygen being delivered. We can see here if a device is triggering or not, and where in the breath it is triggering. Oxygen does no good if delivered at the end of inhale or during exhale, so this view lets us make sure we're delivering in the first 2/3 of the inhale. At the top of this window, we can see the data collection real-time at each inhale. Each time the green dot appears, an inhale occurred and data is shown. On the right is patient information, and on the left is information about the oxygen dose. While this window shows us a snapshot at each breath, it can be very helpful to see the data trended over time. So let's look at the trending window. This window takes the data points from each inhale and plots them over time. This can be a good way to view a longer time period, in this case about 12 minutes of information. The charts from top to bottom show the breath rate of the patient in breaths per minute, the ratio of inhale to exhale shown as the inverse, or in other words a 1.4 IE ratio will be plotted as a 4. The third chart shows both the patient oxygen saturation in blue and the patient's heart rate in red. The bottom chart displays the size or volume of the oxygen delivered at each breath in milliliters. Note that each time another breath is taken, the data is added to the far right side so that these charts are literally built in real time. As a side note, we can see here how SmartDose works. This shows a patient who was at rest and then briefly got up and walked around. We can determine this by the rise in heart rate, the rise in breath rate, and the decrease in IE ratio. Notice that the SmartDose oxygen system increased the oxygen at exercise to keep up with the patient need. Notice also that it automatically decreased again when the patient stopped exercising. The third window is designed to automate the data collection for a standard 6-minute walk test. Simply click on the Start button. The 6-minute walk test chart will populate automatically. At the end of 6 minutes, you'll be prompted to enter the distance walked. It's that simple. Comments can be added at any point during the test and will be timestamped for reference later. When you're done, just click on File Save like any other Windows program. The default for the file name will be the date and time that the file was created. You can modify or add to this file name as you wish. You will be prompted for some general information. Fill in the fields and then click Done. If you created a 6-minute walk test, you will be asked if you want to save the 6-minute walk test data to a log file. This will allow trending of multiple tests later on, and is always a good idea. In the future, if you want to see the information again, to review it or add comments, just open the program and then select File, Open Playback. Choose the desired file. I'll select the one we've been working with, and it will be reproduced for you to view and add any comments you would like. To add a comment, simply right-click where you would like to add the comment, and then choose Add Comment. In this case, I'll add Start Walk. And then I'll add another End Walk comment on the chart. You can choose from the list or write in your own comments. Let's look at some reports now. On the main window, select Reports from the menu bar and then pick 6-minute walk test report. The chart will be recreated using the data saved, and a report window will open up. This is a PDF file report showing the header information at the top and the chart information below. If you had put any comments in, they would be shown below the chart with timestamps of when they were input. You can easily print this out or save the PDF file to your electronic records. There is also a summary report that shows information for the entire test period. Again, header information on top and summary data below. There are also two histograms showing the distribution of patient saturation and another for breath rate. As with the 6-minute walk test report, this is a PDF file that can be saved or printed. If we have done multiple 6-minute walk test reports for a patient and saved them to a log file, we can report on these as well. Just choose 6-minute walk test patient progress, and a trending report will appear showing data for each report trended over time. This is very helpful in documenting patient outcomes for rehab or general therapy. Again, PDF file for print or save. Well, that's it for the CODR overview. It's a revolutionary new way to monitor a patient and document outcomes. Feel free to call us with any questions or check out our website at www.smarter02.com. Thanks for watching.